Yeah, I'm here in Southern California at Redline Detection with Alex, and she's going to show you some of the different stuff with her new smoke machines.
Hey Ken, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it. We're really excited to show you guys what we've got going on here at Redline.
Yeah, and this is the same smoke machine that I have, the Smoke Pro.
So this, our Smoke Pro Total Tech, is actually the world's best-selling smoke machine. So I'm not surprised that it's what you have. A lot of people, when they think about a smoke machine, we'll see people out at trade shows and whatnot, and they go, you know, the red one, the round one. And so we know that this is sort of the ubiquitous smoke machine that people think of. And the reason that this has been around so long and it's the world's best-selling is because it's actually drilled out from a solid core of billet aluminum and steel. And so this thing is really constructed as a lifetime tool. There are a couple things that are important about that. One, obviously, if you're going to spend your hard-earned money on a tool, you want it to last. And the other thing is that there are safety concerns. You want to make sure that the equipment that you're using is safe for you, safe for the vehicle, safe for the environment, right?
Yeah, I also like to use this to verify that I've repaired a leak. If the ball drops to the bottom after I use it, or after I fix the leak, then I know for sure that the problem's resolved, and the customer's not going to come back with the same problem.
It's a great point. So, you know, your profitability is going to go down the drain if you have a vehicle come back and you have to do the same work twice. And maybe at that point you've had some part starts and replaced parts that didn't need to be replaced. So that's going to come right out of your pocket. So by using this technology, you're testing to begin with so you can quickly pinpoint the problem, find it fast, then you make the repair and you test again. So Ken's saying that he uses it on every vehicle to make sure that it's repaired right the first time. Should we look at this one?
Yeah, let's look at the high, and this is their new high pressure smoke machine.
So the Power Smoke Pro is really a different animal. I'm going to scoot it up here just a little bit. So the traditional smoke machine that's used for intake, evap, general repair is a half PSI, typically is how you use it, up to 2. This guy is 2 to 20 PSI. We know that it should be a max of 20 PSI because this is the same technology, the same equipment that has been made mandatory, essential tools in 114 countries around the world by automakers like Jaguar Land Rover, by even Navistar, Nissan, Mazda have made it essential. And so there are a lot of these automakers that have tried the different levels of pressure and say that this is the exact place you want to be, right? You don't want to accidentally break anything while you're making a repair. So the higher pressure is going to be used for any kind of a boosted vehicle. Ken and I were talking earlier about how there is really a proliferation of boosted vehicles as we continue to have fuel prices nudge upward. So everybody cares about getting great fuel economy, and as air quality standards get tighter and tighter, then automakers are going to boosted systems, turbo, diesel, any kind of a boosted system to get better fuel economy, better performance with using less fuel and getting better air, right? So this is often used when you suspect that you've got a bad turbo, or if you have a diesel that's having problems after treatment, system problems of any kind, any kind of a boosted system. You want to use this to test, and what it does is that high pressure actually simulates the boost load of a running engine with the engine safely off, so that you can see what the car does under full boost. Then you really quickly just pinpoints any unmetered air leaks, upstream component faults. And here's what's interesting about this, is that oftentimes we find that technicians and even OEMs dealerships will tell us that it wasn't that expensive turbo that they suspected that needed to be replaced. That's not what it was. it was an adjacent clamp or it was an adjacent housing or gasket of some kind, right? So what you don't want to do is replace a turbo that didn't need to be replaced and then go back and find out that you didn't fix the problem. So, so this is really a lifesaver with any kind of a boosted vehicle.
Yeah, in the next 10 years, 90% of the vehicles being made are going to be turbocharged. So this is going to be a must-have piece of equipment to buy. Yeah, and this is also the easy intake that expands in the intake where you can test it with a smoke machine. And the rubber part on this is also replaceable if it ever goes bad.
So we do a whole series of these. The Easy Intake actually now, this is new, actually comes with the Smoke Pro Total Tech as a kit. So this previously had sold separately. You can still buy it separately if you'd like. But this is actually the most award-winning product we've ever made. And here's why. You're basically streamlining your process so that you can, pop this into those crazy oblong or square-shaped, airboxes or intakes, right? That are always some crazy configuration, and you just, pump it up. It's very, very durable, and it's a pass-through. So you're going to create an airtight seal without searching around the shop to find just exactly the type of adapter that you need. Kind of future-proofs your shop, because whatever comes out, you're going to be able to use this. Creates an airtight seal that you actually can just pass through with visible vapor with any kind of smoke machine and do your test really, really quickly. So, so this thing has really been a big game changer. This product actually won the Motor Top 20 Tools Award, as well as the P10 Professional Tool and Equipment Magazine Innovation Award, all at one time. So, pretty exciting.
Yeah, and this is the bigger one for using on the high pressure smoke machine. And they make a whole bunch of different sizes with this.
Yes, we do. This is sort of the brawny big brother to the Easy Intake. And as you can see, we really go out of our way to go the extra mile on safety. This is a safety chain. You always want to make sure that you connect. There's safety valves in this to make sure that you're not overfilling it. Super, super durable. And this guy is going to be for, a Duramax or class, commercial trucks, right? Those heavy duty, and to be used with the higher pressure. You have the pass through there, and so these come in a set of 2, and it's called Power Intakes. Pretty nifty, huh? Big time saver with heavy duty.